everybody here on YouTube. I'm Liza here at Magical Beauty 13. I'm making the accessories to my costume. Basically what I'm going to be fairy, and my costume is going to be made by myself. The costume I got inspired by, the picture for it will be at the very end of this video. Long story short, so I was looking at a costume and it had these cool armbands that go around and it was cut out to look like Tinkerbell's skirt, kind of. So I really liked that, and long story short, I couldn't find any tutorials on it whatsoever because I really wanted to sew my own pair. And I was like really kind of confuzzled about that. So I'm going to show you all how to make those fairy armbands. So basically what you want to start off with is a fabric that is, giving it the fairy illusion. I particularly loved this fabric. It has purple and it's got my favorite color, hot pink. What I did is I bought this almost little garter belt material at Walmart for $2. Then I went to Joann Fabrics and I bought the rest of the fabric, the ones that have the stars on it, obviously, in case you didn't know. Two separate materials, looks really well together. So basically it has the little stars on it. It kind of gives it that Bohemian fairy illusion to it. So I thought that was really cool. Next, what I did was I measured around my arms, allowing a little space that is a little bit tighter than what it should be, because I'm going to be using Velcro. Next, what I did was I took a kohl eyeliner that I've never used on my eyes or anybody else's eyes, because I tested it out for a video and like on my actual hand, and I did not like the texture of it, so I never used it. And what I did was I took it and used it to trace on, to design my own lines for it, so that way I knew the guide, so that way it gave it like that guidey feel for it. So either way, yes, it will be upside down flames. Okay. Next, what you want to do after you have that all done is, and after you pinned it, the top, and sewn it, I haven't sewn it yet, is make that guide. Then from there, what you're going to do is, if you have the same material, flip it so that this is the back. Then do the same with this other one. Flip it so that way it's the guide. So that way there, it also gives you that very fairyish feel. Then you want to pin it. Make sure everything matches up, because once you do this, if you mess up and you don't have any extra material, then you're in trouble. Always allow yourself to get more material than what you need for times like this, because if it comes out wrong, then you won't be able to fix it. So after I've done my pinning, I'm going to take a pair of scissors. Pretty self-explanatory so far. And then I'm going to neatly and very patiently cut it. I'm going to do a few of the actual cuts for you, and then I'm going to go and cut it myself, and then show you what you should get after. By the way, that background noise is my cat, Sharada. She's just being a major brat today. She's a little lovey. Love my kitty. I'm gonna pin it one more section before I actually cut it. Gotta stop. And then now I'm gonna start cutting it. Please excuse me, I am getting over being very sick right now. And this is going to be in a very inappropriate view, but you need to see. Okay? Basically, just follow the guide as best as you can. It's okay if you don't make it perfect. First time errors are where you learn. And if you're really good at sewing, and you get this right the first try, congratulations. But me, I'm not a professional at sewing, so I just wing it every time. Alright, and I will be right back and show you the finished product. Thanks. Welcome back. Now I'm going to show you something, because I didn't want to do this without you guys being around and watching. I'm going to do the last cut while you guys watch. So basically you get the feel of how it should look. Okay? Basically, this is what it looks like so far. Sorry, it got stuck together. Okay? Gives you that feel of like the hair scrunchies that you see at Walmart with Tinkerbell all over them. And then you're just going to slightly cut, making sure that you follow the line. Very, very precise. Oops. And honestly, I think what I would have done differently in this is pin it a lot in the inside, so that way there it wouldn't move, instead of pinning it on the outside. So basically you have all this extra fabric you can use for a later on project, and this is what it should look like. Now you're going to undo those. So take out all the pins that you have everywhere, except on the top where it needs to be sewed. You can either sew that by hand or machine. Me, personally, I have a very favorite, what do you call it, type of string that I like to, thread that I like. I have to find it before I actually sew it, because it will be perfect for this. It's 2 tones of pink. And so basically, that's what it looks like. So when it goes around, it'll give you that very punk look. Okay? Well, I hope you liked this tutorial, and I'm going to go sew it right now, so that way there you can see it on my arms. Feel free to put little eyelet snap hooks on this, or even put some Velcro on it. Me, I cut the Velcro big enough so it fits on the back. Okay, toodles! And have a very safe Halloween. And I'm going to go sew it right now, so that way there you can see it on my arms. Feel free to put little eyelet snap hooks on this, or even put some Velcro on it. Me, I cut the Velcro big enough so it fits on the back. Okay, toodles! And have a very safe Halloween.